How to fix the hinge on a chest freezer when people overstuff your chest freezer and bust it. What happens is they stick stuff in on the top racks, force the lid down, and it pinches it and it starts to tear and rip right there. Well, I got a way of fixing it, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. What I did was started on this side. I got an 1/8 inch steel plate that was the width of this from here to here and here to here. I don't know what the dimensions are, but here's the plate of steel. And I drilled 4 holes in it. It already had this hole in it. And positioned it right in place, make sure everything's good. And what I did was I cut this one out. You can see this hangs down. Trim this edge off that was busted. This one's twisted. I'm going to cut this one off, but cut it down below so that plate fits down in there. And what hopefully we'll do is we'll weld a bead on both sides and then across the top. We'll see what happens. Since this tab is shot, you see how it got twisted. What I'm going to do is get it out of the way. Didn't take much. Now we have this exposed piece, and I'm going to match it just like this one here. What I'm going to do is come along in here and cut straight down through, and then come in and notch it in a little bit. And then I'll take a little die grinder and finish it off, and I'll grind the inside of this. Well, you'll see. Okay, now that that's done, you open this up and you want to check this to see how it is. Like, that plate of steel is going to lay right in there, and you want that to lay right down in. Looks like it's off. This side over here is good. Could use a little bit of work. This side, you can see, needs more work, definitely. It's rounded, so I got to flatten that out. And that's why you double check everything. Ta-da! Done. Okay, nice and flat on both sides. Lift this lip here. This piece goes right in. Really nice. You can center it. You can see it's just a whisker thicker here. And I'm going to lay a bead across here, on this side, and under here on that. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt it all up to make sure it fits 100%. Because the reason being is this has got to actually lay flat right up against like that, and I got to make sure that this doesn't have to be twisted one way or another or what. So we'll see. Okay, we double checked our measurements, everything lined up. Put 2 welds on that side, laid a bead of weld on that side, primarily 2 welds there, and then right across the front. You can see stitched 4, boom, 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 little weldy poos. Took the grinder to them, sprayed some primer on it. Found some white that isn't even close. But of course, it's called white. This is like a Navajo white, bone white, almond white, whatever white you want to call it. But just going to hose some of this on and live with it. Bolt it back up. She's good to go. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee dee. Dee 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 dee. I don't know if this will actually help anyone, if anyone ever does this. But if it helps, leave a comment. If it doesn't help, leave a comment. If you got nothing to do, leave a comment. Let's see how to blend it. Get your white going, right? And then just taper one coat. Well, one fogged coat. And there we go. You'll never know the difference. Oh, there it is. Spring's back in it, shaft is in it, everything's back together, and it's 100%. Only one problem. You gotta get all this stuff off of it, because you know every flat surface becomes a stockpiling ground for junk. And once I do that, I can actually test it. I think it'll work. Yep. Do you like it?
Yeah. It's all good. A lot better than that side.
Mm-hmm.
Stronger.
That's the original side.
You painted it too.
Mm-hmm. Now only one problem. Gotta get all this junk off of here and test it.